Hello everybody. Since I'm outside right now and I'm on campus, I have to keep my mask on, but this is actually my last day of being on campus for the spring semester. I'm going to be taking the summer off as I prepare for the program that I'm going to be applying for, which is the clinical medical assistant program. I bet you're wondering about what's making that noise over there. Well, that right there. I'm in the little courtyard. There's the clock tower over there. And I just wanted to just have some peaceful time over here. This is similar to what I used to do back when I was in MSU. One of the things that I would do is right after grabbing lunch, I would take my bicycle up to the duck pond, and I would just relax there for 15 minutes maybe. It was just it was quite the it was quite an enjoyable, very enjoyable. And so yeah, it's really really something else right then. Well, let's go to my car, and I can show you what some of the things that I've been doing after class. I can even I'm even going to do a quick drive-through on my way back over to the highway as well. So let's go. All right, now that I'm in my car, I can take my mask off, which I've already done. And one of the things that I would try and find something to do was pass the time for before I head over to lunch, because right now it is the lunch rush, which I really hate, but I've been having to deal with that. So let's get some driving footage, shall we? For point of reference, there's the library right there. I almost ran the stop. I just closed a compartment that I put my water bottle cap at. But one thing I'm going to let you know is Patricia is actually one of my favorite areas to drive through. However, it is closed through traffic, so instead of taking Patricia back over to New Mexico 47, I'm going to take Romero instead. But this is La Entrada Road. Oh, and just to remind you, I am driving a stick shift these days. By the way, I've had much closer nearly happen to me. Even so, even though it says 40 through the area, and it's doing and it has a suggestion of 35, I don't know, north of the campus, I just don't like doing 35 through here. You'll see why in a moment, because this turn is quite sharp whenever I've been going 35 through it. And even sometimes at this curb, sometimes doing 30 would really be pretty tight for me. Up ahead is the Tome Hill, and nearby the hill is the Tome Hill Park. I'll show you that first before I take Romero. This is one of my favorite areas of Tome. It's like it's very relaxing whenever I drive through a farmland like this area. And I know what that detour sign is for. It's for those that wanted to take Patricio. To the left is Romero Drive, Romero Road, and I still like to call this area La Entrada Road. Dude, it was smiling as I was passing right by him. Sorry about the shakiness. My Velcro mount broke. See, we are seeing a closer version of Tome Hill, and one of the unique things about Tome Hill right up there is the cross over there. To the right coming up is Tome Hill Park. That is the entrance to Tome Hill Park. To me, that park almost looks like it's empty to me. However, it is surrounded by some weeds and such. And here is a better look at Tome Hill itself. As you can see, there's a little sidewalk going around the Tome Hill Park, and that sidewalk comes up to over there. There's a mock crosswalk over there, and there is a trail that you can use to hike up to the top of Tome Hill. So let's head back over to Romero and head over to the Y. It's so funny because the first time I ever came through this area, and I was trying to make my way back over to the highway via Romero. last summer I was heading up here for for me to talk with the advisors and such, and first time I tried to get back over to the highway via Romero, I completely missed Romero, because I thought that road over there actually would actually lead you to New Mexico 47, but apparently I was wrong. So it was so funny. The reason why coming through an area like this is so relaxing is because you're just not in a hurry to head over here through this area, because you're going pretty slow. Yikes! I totally missed that speed bump. There was mist coming out, so I think he was just crop dusting. You know, one of my favorite living goals is to live in an area like this, where it's actually almost right next to a bus system. A lot like Isleta Boulevard. But only south of Rio Bravo. There is one quite tacky thing about this intersection right here. This is exactly where Patricio meets up with Romero. And this is New Mexico 47 right here. So as you can see, I'm on Romero. Patricio goes down that way, right where you see that road closed to through traffic. So it's always been a little tacky to me. Every time I get on a highway, I always speed up that fast, because I'm trying to get to the traffic speed. I'll pick you guys back up when I'm at the Y. I'm fairly close to the Y now. I just wanted to point something out. This next traffic light right here is the El Cerro Loop, and it will take you through the El Cerro area back down towards the south. So, and to the left is an area that I would use to bypass the Y if I wanted to head straight into Los Lunas. So it's this area is pretty handy. This actually reminds me of back when I used to live in Las Cruces. Sometimes I would take the old highway into El Paso. So this is kind of what that reminds me of. I'm in the right lane right now because people tend to pass right around me, even though this area is 45 miles an hour and I do the speed limit. I thought he didn't make the arrow on time. Whoa. This is usually my first stop when I'm coming through the Y. Even though it is, no, I'm not going to mention that. I always use this ATM to check my balances. I just finished up over at the ATM, so time lapse to the other side of the Y, anyone? Here we go. This dude is breaking the law. And he doesn't even have a license plate. Oh wow. I hope you get caught. Well, since I'm pretty hungry, I'll stop by here. Well, I guess it is now time for me to be making my way out of town. I will catch you guys up in the Belen area. Well, I'm getting pretty close to the Belen area. I thought I would show some footage from New Mexico 47. Now, this is River Road. As you get farther into town, it turns into Rincon Avenue. I'm pretty sure a lot of you locals know that. Anyway, on my way home, I was going to head through the Los Ranchos area. But first, I'm going to stop by Circle T and grab me a hot dog. close anyway. There's the Circle T right up there. And it transitions into Rankin now. That stoplight to the left is continuing on to River Road. Well, I am just about finished up in the area. It is around 2 p.m. Mountain Standard. Where is it? Mountain Daylight, whatever. It's New Mexico. But yeah, I'm just getting ready to leave the Belen area, and instead of a hot dog, I went for some fries over there. It's cheesy fries. And if you're gonna do cheesy fries, this is the way to do it. Nacho cheese. I always love that concept. Anyway, like I said, I was gonna head through Morales, and I thought I would film some of the way home while I'm going through the area. It is one of my favorite places to drive by. Just because you can see part of the railway from from Morales Road, and when we get to that, I'll be sure to show that. This is the residential river road that I just got onto. To the right over there is the Circle K. And this is Morales Road, New Mexico, what is it, 109. South New Mexico, 109. Okay, these views are just about to come up in a moment. That is an awesome sight. We have two railroad crossings that we're coming up to. That was awesome. And I'm speeding. You can see the tanker cars over there, but not really anything else that you can see. This is the first railroad crossing. I'm gonna slow her down so I can show you some of the stuff. You see, there's the main rail yard right over there. It's one of the reasons. Oh, this is cool. There's one of the reasons why this town is nicknamed the Hub City. It's the hub of the railroad. It's pretty much it for seeing the railroad, the rail yard and such. Whoa! That would be the 12th time I've nearly gotten involved in a head-on. All the other times were a lot scarier than that one was. So, I've been through quite a lot. this is the third railroad crossing. This is the one that starts out as 3 tracks, but as it goes further up to the left, it transfers into, it merges back over to 2 tracks, and it heads up right past, right at the crossing over at New Mexico 304. And from there, it continues all the way up into the Bernardo area. I gotta tell you, shooting this video was quite fun. Like I mentioned earlier, this is my last day on campus for the semester. I was hiccuping slightly. Anyway, another thing is I never eat breakfast really, because I wake up pretty late. Yeah, for this semester, on Tuesdays I had to be on campus by 9 a.m. so I'd have to leave my home at 7 a.m. and Wednesdays like today, it's a lot less stressful because I have to be on campus at 10:30 in the morning. Both classes end at 11:45 a.m. And so one of the things that was also happening is every Tuesdays and Thursdays I had a Zoom meeting with a math teacher. So what I would do is I would stay in the area and just use my phone for the Zoom meet at 1:30 p.m. Getting close to my turn here, I keep forgetting the highway name for this one, but it's 346. From here, I like to head over to the right to the frontage road to 116. If I went the other way, I would run into the 304, which would take me past the boys' ranch. Oh, and one other thing. If you haven't noticed on either YouTube or Facebook by now, I am actually working on a science fiction novel. I've already gotten the recording of the first chapter up on YouTube, and it's actually on the channel that you're watching right now. So, this is New Mexico 116, and I take this up all the way over to I-25, and I get back on I-25. So I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep that popcorn with you.